for Blood about suicide, kamikaze, World War II bombers getting ready to destroy us. Here we go. Dante, we're going to skip the intro. I'm too far away from my pedal.
Arizona, this is the Call Me Crazy show. Just wanted to say thank you for watching it for so long, because this is episode 140, and I'm going to talk about some certain things that have been happening for the past couple weeks. First of all, I just want to be able to talk about what happened in New Orleans 2 weeks ago, and we're all pretty aware of what happened over there. But the thing that gets to me really is the fact that the help didn't come in until the fact was that it was several days after the hurricane had happened. And so I just felt bad in the beginning days after the hurricane in Katrina took over. I just felt bad for all the pictures I saw. And then I just felt worse, and I was kind of angered that it took so long, because I read that they were doing helicopters were bringing down supplies to the patches of people and people who needed the help, and I guess they would get dropping them from the top of the helicopters, just dropping the supplies, and there would be bottled water in the supplies, and when they landed on the ground from the helicopter, dropping it in, they were, I guess, smashed open, and it would be a waste of water and supplies. And you would think that stuff would happen like in Somalia, or third world country. I'm not putting down Somalia. I'm just saying in terms of third world condition and how it's ran. And I just felt bad for those people over there, and it gets a horrible thing that they had to go through so much when everything could have been not really prevented. You can't prevent a hurricane from coming your way, but somehow they should have gotten ready somewhere in the beginning days before the hurricane came in. And I know they did evacuate, but some people chose to ride out the storm. And it's not like no invasion movie or invasion TV show or whatnot. It's not like that kind of weirdness. It really gets Mother Nature coming in and wrecking up some major shit, because apparently Mother Nature needs to let her rip. And my heart goes out to those guys. Okay, now I also want to talk about the Iraqi war. Now, last I read, we're almost at the 2,000 mark, and fallen soldiers from the Iraqi war, and that's 2,000 too many in my book. But God bless all those guys. I know the holidays are coming up, so it's gonna be a little tougher. But hopefully by next year, hopefully you guys will be out of there. But until then, I will all support you, And I just want to say one thing. I've been reading more about this lady called Cindy down in who was hanging out and pretty much camped out in front of George W. Bush's house in Crawford, Texas. And you all know Cindy was the mother of the Iraqi soldier who was killed last year in Iraq. The American soldier killed in Iraq last year. So she went to camp out, and pretty much she started this, not started, but I guess she's helping the momentum of the anti-war movement that's sweeping the nation, that's talking about against the war in Iraq. Now, some people are believing that voting for George W. Bush was not a good idea. I don't know. I don't know what people vote. So, and I can want to say my one thing else too was that oil prices and gas prices is ridiculous. How much it is. As of this morning, I woke up and it was $2.99 a gallon. That's ridiculous because, and I also read it in parts of back in the East Coast, it topped out at $5.98. Can you imagine that, people paying $6 for a gallon? Some people are doing it already, so brace yourself for that. All you people in America, I guess. That's truly going to happen maybe in a year or two. Am I talking crazy? I don't know. But it gets us. It gets the sad state of affairs right now in the whole country. And then also again yesterday with the September 11th anniversary, which is 4 years ago, and now 4 years and counting. And it gets, nobody really remember much, I guess. And then I mentioned that it's the 140th episode, so I'm just glad about that. Revenge of the Sith, episode 3 from the Star Wars saga comes to DVD on November 1st. It's going to be fun watching it. And what else is in the news? Pretty much George W. Bush sucks. Oh yeah, and the subject of that, we all saw Kanye West do what he did, saying that his remarks on some telethon, I think, or some show with Mike Myers as co-host, some presentation or presenting some piece. And I guess he went off the script and he rambled on. And then Laura Bush, the wife of George W. Bush, the first lady, I guess, she hasn't done nothing, but she said that his remarks, Kanye West's remarks, were very disgusting. But anyways, I was reading the Rolling Stone magazine a while back, and getting back to George W. Bush, earlier in this piece I mentioned the mother of the soldier who died in Iraq. She said after a while this anti-war movement is leading up to more people going up there and promoting their cause. But apparently some shirts were made, or people were wearing shirts, and get this, people, for all people who know what it is, they had some shirt that said Bush is Sauron, and then they had another shirt that said Darth Invader. Alrighty, people, that was the Call Me Crazy Show 140th. What can I say, people?